Oke, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Okay, first of all, let us say gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala due to all have His blessings, so we can gather together in the Zoom meeting to have a discussion about research in ELT and CAR course. And that we have this discussion as a segment for given by Mr. Kahar as our lecturer. The second, let us say salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The Prophet who has guided us from the darkness into the brightness era, like this modern world. So in this occasion, we will discuss several questions about observing the results of the plan. So we will answer it or the question one by one. I will read the first question, but let me introduce myself first. I'm here, Andia Street Anissa, as a moderator, and my friends Nurhayana and Andi Nuratia, and myself. We will discuss about the several questions that we want to discuss uh, in this occasion. Okay, let me read the first question. The first question is, what does observing mean according to this context? For the first question, I will give an opportunity to my friends, Andi Nuratia, to answer it first. Time provide you. Um, I'm sorry, Andi Nuratia. Can you hear me? I think she has have a bad network, um so I will give an opportunity to my other friends, Nurhayana, to answer the first question. Time provided.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. So, observing in this context is the process of collecting data by observing and recording activities that occur in the classroom. This is done to obtain information about student learning methods, interactions between students and teachers, as well as the effectiveness of the learning methods used by teachers. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thanks for the nice answer. So I will give an opportunity to myself as the second speaker to answer the first question. Observing and in the context of action research is a process or steps that are carried out systematically and continuously to find information that becomes the meaning or focus of conducting action research. Observing in the context of action research, it is very essential and necessary for someone who wants to do action research because they can draw a new conception and develop theories and find new possibilities for classroom practice that can be tested in a new cycle. Okay, I think that's all for my answer. I will give my an opportunity to my friend Sandi Nuratia to answer the first question. Time provide you.
Okay, thank you for opportunity. I will answer the first question. Analyzing AR data is continuing process of reducing information to find explanation and patterns.
Sorry, that is all. Is it enough?
Okay, I will. Okay, sorry. There are no quick fix rules for this type of analysis. Try to extract the key meanings and message and center your attention on what the data are feeling you. In this way, you will refine, and you understanding about what is going on. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks for the nice answer. So we will move to the second question. I will read the second question. What is that? Um, yeah, the second question is like, what are your current ideas about how to make sense of the data you have collected and make a start list of your thoughts and reflections? Okay, for the second question, I will be the first speaker to answer it. So my answer is the data for action research. It's took a long process before it can be a perfect data that can be reported. That can be reported to all the students or all the teachers, and some initial lists that of my thoughts and reflection on this matter are: the first is collect all data to be seen. The second is read the data several times so that you can understand about the meaning. The third is label the main ideas and the points that are needed or necessary. The fourth is group the data according to the category. The fifth step is make a note on the category list. And the last steps is show the data to your collaborative team, and then you have to discuss about your collaborative team and find the best or decided the best way to categorize the data. So I think that's all for my answer. The next, I will give an opportunity to my friends Nurhayana to answer the second question. Time is yours.
Okay, the way to understand the data that has been collected is to pay attention to several factors such as objectivity, accuracy, and reliability of the data. In addition, the observation technique used must also be adjusted to the research objectives and the type of the data to be collected. The start lists are: first, make sure the data collected is valid. Second, analysis of collected data using appropriate techniques. Third, do not ignore data that is not in accordance with the hypotheses that have been made before. Fourth, interpret data with care. And the last, use the results of data analysis to design more effective learning improvement strategies. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thanks for the nice answer. So for the next, I will give an opportunity to my friends Andi Nuratia to answer the second question. Time provide you.
Okay, I will immediately answer the second question. To understand the data, of course, we have to analyze the data first to be managed and presented in a simple form so that it makes it easier for the reader if they want to know about our research. After analyzing the data, we can make interpretation and draw conclusions on the result of the research. Four steps are: the first is assembling your data. The second is coding the data. The third is comparing the data. The fourth is building meanings and interpretations. And the last is reporting the outcome. Thank you.
Okay, so we all already answered the second question. I will move to the third question. The third question is what materials, equipment, or facilities do you think you will need for data analysis? So for the third question, I will give an opportunity to my friends Andi Nuratia to answer it. Time provide you.
Okay, thank you. Materials, equipment, or facilities I think we will need for data analysis are the first is school as a place of a research. The second is research class. The third is companion. The fourth is student. The five is stationery and other tools for research and other. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, thanks. For the next, I will give an opportunity to my friends to my friends Nurhayana to answer the third question. Time provided you.
Okay, the materials can be in the form of data on the result of obesity, interview data, observation notes, video or video or audio recordings. The next equipment can be in the form of cameras or recordings for documentations and papers and stationery. Um, Next, facilities can be in the form of a comfortable and quiet workspace, access to various references, sufficient time to carry out careful and detailed data analysis. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thanks for the nice answer. So I will be the last speaker to answer the third question. So there are several materials, equipment, and facilities that are necessary for doing analyzing or analysis the data. So this is several things that I got in many resources. The first is teaching materials in the form of documents, attachments, and others. The second is observation sheets, which are usually in the form of question and answer, as well as the results of the observation. The third is stationery, such as books, pens, stabilo, uh, eraser, pencils, and other. You also need laptop like Microsoft applications such as Word and Excel, which are often used to compile and improve data display. The next is the information that has been collected through observation, through the teaching, interviewers, and etc. And the last is categories or points of data that would be needed to analysis and obtain descriptions or explanation according to facts in qualitative data or in quantitative data. Yeah, I forget to say one thing left. The last thing that you will be needed is the information that has been collected by your fellow collaboration team. So I think that's all for my answer. So I think we have the same idea about this question. We will move to the last question. I will read it before you guys answer it. So the fourth question is, what skill and knowledge will you need, and how can you develop them, and who can help you to develop them? So for the last question or the fourth question, I will give an opportunity to my friends Nurhayana to answer it. Time provided you.
Okay, thank you. So, the skills and knowledge required include first, the ability to observe systematically that the data is accurate and reliable. Second, ability to analyze data.
I'm sorry,
Mm,
I'm sorry, Nurhayana.
yeah.
Can you repeat it? Because
Um, okay. Uh, can you hear my voice?
yes. I
Sorry.
think yeah. Your network is good enough. Let's continue.
Okay, sorry. Okay. First, the skills and knowledge required include first, the ability to observe systematically to ensure that the data obtained is accurate and reliable. Second, ability to analyze data. Third, knowledge of research methods to ensure that the data obtained is relevant and reliable. And the next, to develop this, there are several steps that can be taken, among others. First, increase practical experience. Second, attend training or course. And last, looking for a mentor. And the next, regarding who can help us develop it, we can ask for the help of college lecturers or supervisors and experienced research consultants. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks for the nice answer. So I will answer the fourth question because the other friends have a have a bad network. So the fourth question is, what skill and knowledge will you need? How can you develop them? And who can help you to develop them? Um, yeah, this is the result of the results that I get in many resources. So skills and knowledge uh, that I would be needed is to teach well, ability to teaching someone, to doing action research, and then how to observe the things that are the focus of the action research. And the next is knowledge about Microsoft, specifically about Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Uh, and the skill to use them to compile and improve the appearance of the data. And the next is to developing the knowledge and skill. We can be able to become teachers who conduct action research can be done by reading a lot, as the same as the previous speaker said, we have to reading a lot. We have to increasing our knowledge, studying and practicing consistently. It takes those who have a lot of experience, skills, and knowledge about conducting action research to such as teachers, lecturers, and mentors to help us improve ourselves so that we can be able to be a teacher to conduct action research. So I think that's all for my answer. I will give an opportunity to my friends Andi Nuratia to answer the fourth question. Can you hear me? I think the network is bad. So how can I do? Um, I'm sorry, I don't know what is the problem, but one of our friend is not in this Zoom meeting. Maybe the network is not good. Um, so I think we have to wait, wait until. Oh, hi Anna.
Yeah,
Uh, should we wait until Dia come enter this room?
I think so. Um,
But the time is limited, right? It's just 40 minutes. 40.
yeah, but we, um, yeah, but we have time until uh 1 past 40. We have 40 minutes, and
Yeah, that's really a little difficult because it's just one answer. It's just one answer from Dia from Andi Nuratia, but the network
mhm,
is bad. I don't know
um,
what we have to do. Should we close this meeting or?
think wait for sleep for 1 minute, and sleep. Um, apa ya?
Oh my God. Ya Allah. Ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah. Uh, I think I will stop recording because the remaining time is just so I will I will have a one video that it is particularly about Andi Nuratia is answering. So for this session I will close our meeting. I will yeah, I think we should make another Zoom meetings. This is particularly for Tia is answering, but I think I will close this meeting right now. So, um, you guys, because one of my friend have a bad network, and you can see the answer of my friends at the another videos. So I will close our meeting in this Zoom. Um, I am Adiasit Anissa as a moderator, and my friends Nurhayana and Andi Nuratia. We are we are apologies if we made a lot of mistakes, and thanks for Mr. Kahar to give us the assignment. Hope we can get a good score for the course of research in ELT and CAR. And the final word I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And